Good day, class. My name is Ogaga Ogene Palmer, and I'm here to give a rebuttal speech on the new work schedule. I plan to argue against the schedule change, which is to take effect on October 3rd, and to some point, I agree that the working hours can be considerable, but that does not give workers enough time to readjust to the new schedule. However, I am going to be explaining that the work schedule should not be changed because it affects several employees' long term plans as well as short term plans on and off work, and it also means longer working hours for 4 days straight. First of all, employees would have to reschedule or cancel upcoming plans. For workers who have medical plans or medical appointments, they would have to call the hospital or clinic to reschedule. And if the clinic doesn't have openings or available dates for rescheduling, that would actually affect the worker because they would have to move up their appointment dates. And for workers who have a serious medical problem, it could affect them as well. For workers who have children, it's gonna be a little bit harder on them because they have to go into work earlier than they used to and they have to leave work later than they used to, which means that taking their kids to school might be tough on them, and bringing their kids from school home would also be tough on them. The work schedule can lead to longer hours at work. According to Lonnie Golding, the author of Irregular Work Scheduling and Its Consequences, the audience are informed that having longer hours at work could actually have lasting health effects such as stress. Longer hours do mean stressful hours, and when you get off work after working for 9 hours straight, you would be stressed out and tired, and you wouldn't be able to do anything after that because you're stressed out, and and it's been a long day, so it actually could have an unhealthy effect on the workers. And also workers with a family could actually, it could also be an effect, a bad effect for workers with family, because it could lead to conflict between the family since the worker won't have enough time to spend with the family, or since the worker would leave work later than he or she used to. That communicating with the families could be a little bit harder, and this may bring conflict among them. For workers with significant other, it's gonna be a lot harder on them because then they don't get to spend time with their significant other as well. To conclude, I believe that the executive board should inform the employees well ahead of time before making such decisions. They have to be on the same page with the employees so that way it's easier because communication matters a lot. And the executive board should also consider the fact that the workers have a family, and therefore the workers do have a family and they contribute to the company, and therefore they should have a say, or the executive board should be able to work with them so that way it's easier for everybody in the company. Thank you very much and have a nice day.